know.
That's right. And the elders tell us this and show us this all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because some brothers, man, those brothers once again who've been kicked out of the camps, man. Y'all thought y'all didn't have to know the basics anymore.
Yeah.
You just thought it was okay for you to just sit back and just think you could scoff and join in on some of the things that have happened in the past that you weren't a part of.
That's right. Yeah, you mess around, forget you go too long. You mess around, forget what Judah Morton is. Judah Morton, gangster. You forget that's Jeremiah 14:2. Yeah. You be like, God damn, I can't remember.
That's right.
You forget what's the Hebrew word for black? You like, man, yeah, damn it. What's the Hebrew word for dark skin? You confused. You is it Bible, man?
Yeah, you said
go home and study. Go home and study,
You take this Bible, man. Get on blue.
But it's like that. In order for us to not slip up like that, even though you're gonna do it, in order for you to stay sharp, in order for us to come out here and condemn you for not knowing, condemn you for not keeping the law, we have to be at home studying the law, studying what it takes to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, studying on the name itself, so that I can present that to you, and you can either take it and hold it dear to your heart or throw it away.
And then even with that being said, man, it goes to show you, man, even where the Most High will test us, man, to where people come out and debate against us. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you, man, like, hey, we'll go into those simple basics. And we have to go back into that. Because that's all we need to do to shut down these heathens that don't know any damn thing. You got to go back into the basics. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because some people don't know the meaning of certain words. You don't know the meaning of the word world. You know, when you're looking it up in the Greek and stuff, you don't know the meaning of certain words when you're going into these scriptures of what Egypt means, or going into the simple breakdown of what it really means, or the spiritual Egypt that it talks about in the book of Revelations, or even in the Old Testament after Egypt was destroyed.
Remember when we broke down Deuteronomy 32:7?
God.
You know about the names, how Esau switched it up.
Yeah, how Esau changed everything up. You know, that's the type of stuff, man, that brothers need to continue to be spiritual about, not this scoffing. The stuff, not trying to figure out how to build up the community now. All that has failed throughout history. There's no more building up a community anymore, man. You 2/3 got to go along with the rest of these damn devils and the rest of these nations, man. That's right. And it's time to start all over again with the elect.
That's right. So if you're going to build something up, help build up these camps. Help build up your own spirit, most of all. Keep building on yourself and encouraging other brothers to do the same. Then you got a strong team. You know, you got good brothers to be around. If y'all all in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, how can you go wrong? You know? I'm not saying everything gonna be perfect, and you're not gonna have arguments, and everybody, you know, you're gonna have some brothers that get along real well together, and some brothers that don't necessarily just click like that. But that's okay, because we all fighting for the same thing, either way.
That's right, and we're not out here just standing here with each other, but then at the same time, talking behind each other's backs, being wicked as hell, plotting on one another, and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But you do, hey, that is something you have to be aware of. You know what I'm saying? Many times where brothers admit that they spies amongst brothers in these camps.
You got some brothers trying to get that top spot. They want to be the camp leader, so they trying to bring out stuff, bring another man down.
And they don't understand what type of hell you got to go through being a leader.
That's right.
Y'all have no idea what brothers have gone through being in those positions, man.
Especially if you got a large camp.
Have y'all? I guess you didn't read the story on Jonah. You go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry.
Moses. Jethro told him to set up people with good report to handle all the issues that Israel is going to bring to him. Then you try to do it yourself, you know Jacob has some kind of damn issue. Yeah. This nigga didn't. He only cooked 2 pieces of quail, only 4.
I mean, you see how simple
that'll be an issue in the camp.
That'll come up.
That'll be an issue in the camp.
Jake is.
And the scriptures are there to help deal with that. Go ahead.
And I mean, it's just it's simple stuff. Once again, going back into basics.
That's right.
What we were saying before, man, you have to sit back and read some of those stories and really get an understanding before you try to come up and claim to be a man of the Lord or claim to just be a man, period.
That's right.
Thinking that you could just come up and step up to the plate and think that you could take on men of the Lord or take on being a spiritual person. They're trying to step up and trying to be that judge now. It's not going to work, man, when they're trying to be carnal. You're not going to do it behind videos. You're not going to do it by hiding your face. Being in that darkness. Not being awake or prophesying what's really going on in the world. That's it's not going to work like that, man. You brothers are going to continue to stay off. And once again, this is the role you got to play. For those brothers that's going to be strong for the elect's sake.
Or thinking that you could just get some signs printed out, buy a camera, throw your signs down, put your 12 tribe sign down, and come out and condemn these people. These people are smarter than what you think they are. And plus the Lord will put the spirit on somebody to come up here and just shut down your whole operation.
That's right.
A little ass so-called Jew. Know all kind of laws that you
Right?
have. Crazy.
You sitting up here saying that you are from the tribe of Judah. But you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about the Hebrew word of Judah. You don't know nothing about where it comes from in the Bible. You don't know what scripture to go to prove it. You don't know nothing, but you just out here saying that I'm a Jew because Elder Tahar said it. You gotta get into this word. These people will condemn you,
Confound you, all that shit.
run you straight out of town, kick these signs over the whole nine. The whole nine. Go ahead with that scripture.
And chase you up out of here. This is Revelation 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth.
Not to be ashamed. So when we spending all our time at home, just to bring it back to what I was talking about earlier, when y'all are out here spending all your time trying to find out what watch is hitting now, so thinking you're gonna lay your watch out when you buying that drink, she gonna see my watch, and I'm gonna kill her then. Right? What watch is the one?
Yeah.
Or what shoes are the one now? Oh man, the new Jordans just came out. I might as well throw these old ones away and scoop these up. And I got the watch the other day.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm killing them now.
You got some Sperry's that back me up just in case it's Jordans.
Right? Because you know you can't get in with tennis shoes everywhere.
Yeah.
So I got these Sperry's. Let's go murder the game.
Hey.
Let's go murder the game.
Slacks and I kill them.
Right? You doing all that. We at home studying, going into things, because that's what's interesting to us. That's what brings our mind to its highest peak. That when you find out something new that you didn't know before, oh man. Especially when you find something, I'm gonna get you in 1 second. Especially when you find something, to me it's when I find something that Esau was trying to get over on me. And I figure out something new as okay, well I know not to do that no more.
That's right.
I know when I see this symbol, I know what he's talking about. I love when the Lord exposes those kind of things.
You remember you sent that, I think it's you that sent out the video, you know, like the ice cream truck song that's always that one song. I think you sent it out. I can't remember how exactly it sounds, but you know what I'm talking about. It actually goes back, there's a racist ass song back during earlier the 20th
I know
century.
what you're talking about. I forget.
I wish I could remember.
That.
Or maybe it was Kadar, but somebody sent that out because there's an ice cream truck that still goes in my neighborhood that plays that song. Sometimes I hum it to myself.
Not even realize.
And then he sent that video, and I said, "Oh man!" Right? I had this shit wrong the whole time.
Right?
So you find out stuff like that. It's like, oh man, damn, this the little secrets to the hides, right in plain sight. So you see little niggas humming that song, you, hey nigga, let me tell you something about that song. Come here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't even realize it's just cartoons you watch, man.
Right.
Simple stuff, man. I looked at some old Woody Woodpecker type shit, man. They was clowning Jake crazy with the big ass red lips. It was a episode of a boogie bugle boy. He is playing the damn horn. He had to join the damn army, and every time he played that damn horn, Jake hit his ass right in the goddamn face. Playing that goddamn, and he didn't even want to come into the army. They forced him to come in to be the new bugle boy to play the damn horn when they wake up in the morning. They was like, man, but he put his own vibe on this shit, and that's what made Jake back up off of him. But it was just, well, my point is, it was just clowning Jake the whole damn time. And they actually showed where Jake fell in the damn lake and came out, an alligator was holding the goddamn gun because the alligator ate his ass. I said, yo, Jay, I was like, man, they clowning, and it was just off the songs, once again, songs you humming in your mind in this day and time. It was shit they were clowning us on, man. It's crazy. Tom and Jerry, all that shit, they show you that even the modern day cartoons like SpongeBob. There was an episode where you couldn't come to the party unless you had a tan. Hey, brother. But hold on now, I just want to make this point. He had to cover himself in caramel just to come to the party. I'm not, hey man. But in the end of the shit, they worshipped him because he was sun bleached. His skin was fucking white.
Brother, you got to stop watching SpongeBob.
Hey man, but once again, it's just that once again, I'm just making the point of what this brother's saying. He's humming that song, or you watching certain shit, and you're not realizing just how racist this shit is.
That's right. Just how racist it is. Just how much you sitting up there thinking you got it all, you know it all, you walking with your nose up, but there's so much more to get. Just so much more to get. You gotta get in there. And once you enjoy, just like working out, once you start getting that blood going, you can't get enough of it. You instead of doing curls one time a day, you in front of that mirror 5, 6, 7 times a day. And you wanna move up from 30s to some 40s. Now you hitting it with 50s now. And now on top of that, you got people stopping you. Hey man, show me how to. Now you a trainer.
And he throwing a barbell down at the finish.
Dude, right? But that's how we feel about this word. That's how we feel about this truth. We dug in it. Next thing you know something. And people come to you because you really do know something. You know the breakdown of the virgin birth. You not only say that I don't believe in some weird immaculate conception, you understand the breakdown. You can logically show somebody how that makes no sense. You can logically show people how it makes no sense. I mean, the last thing that kind of blew me away, well, it's simple to somebody else, but it was big to me. Matrix. The word matrix is in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible. And what the matrix is the womb. That's the matrix.
And what were the people stuck in that damn movie? The womb.
The womb. And now, when you in the womb, you got the umbilical cord attached to your stomach. In the movie, they had a thing attached to their head. I said, man, ain't this something?
To their stomach, they were pulling the goddamn thing out their mouth, all that shit, man, because it's just showing you that their philosophy and it's symbolic, man. The philosophy and doctrine that they were feeding you of this is the reality. Everything's perfect now. Everything is at peace. You know what I'm saying? And then when some people realize this is bullshit.
So somebody like see, these brothers, they already knew that. It just never hit me for whatever reason. So somebody might be like, man, you ain't know that. I know it now.
Yeah.
I know it now. God. So even if somebody has something to say about you when you just finding out these new things somebody else knows, at least you know it now, right?
God,
the point of it is to keep studying, to keep staying in this word, and to keep pushing. Let me get one more scripture, all right? And you can say whatever you want to say.
Nah, I mean, because if you watch that movie, The Matrix, man, like when he showed him the reality of how the world was, he almost died after he was shown the truth. That's go to show you just how spiritually dead a lot of you dumbass niggas who came in this truth and went back into the world are, man. You motherfuckers did just like Neo did when he said, you know what, let me out. Let me the fuck out. And he almost fell over and died, and they had to tell him to breathe. Breathe. And he just threw up.
But then when he got it, that moment when he got it, he was fighting. And he kind of turned his body and he just kind of settled into it. He was fighting it with one hand. Yeah. And we the same way. It kind of hit us that, damn, now we got it. I got a good grasp on this.
That's how he didn't even like, it just out of nowhere. Look, beat this nigga ass.
All I gotta do, okay, he say this, I'll just go to this scripture.
Yeah.
And then you start digging in it. Next thing you know, you got you got stuff flying from you, asking other people to break. Since you're here, just bring this out. Yeah. You doing all kind of stuff, bringing out articles, bringing out this, that, and the other thing.
And these books, you know what I'm saying? You bring out, hey, brother, you didn't know you ruled up in Europe? Yeah. At a certain point in time, you didn't know the Bible has reincarnation in there?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all rather believe in the BS of Christmas and Halloween and everything else, when this Bible has something way much more deeper than what you know now. This is what I'm trying to wake you up to.
That's right. And saying it is one thing, but being able to prove it, that's a whole nother story. Yeah. That's a whole nother story.
That's right. When you show that person them shields, them crests.
Then it turns into you just bucking up against the truth. And this ain't for you, so I'm gonna tell you the more.
Because once again, I mean, now that you're on that movie, The Matrix, you had people who would go against them and not want to go and want to go back into the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what the one character's name was Cypher. He betrayed them, man. That motherfucker said, hey, I'm gonna go back in there, I won't remember a goddamn thing. That's Azar. You don't want to remember nothing. That's you niggas that want to smoke that weed. You don't want to remember the harsh reality of this damn world. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to take this head on, man.
Go back to sleep, man.
But
back to sleep.
At least that guy in the Matrix, he knew what he was doing. He just gave up. He didn't tell no lie. He just said, I just want. Remember he was talking about steak?
Yeah.
He said, I don't even care. Though I know it's not real, but I just want that taste. What'd he say?
Ignorance is bliss.
Right.
Bit into it, ignorance.
That's right,
so man. Now you calling Yahushua a homosexual and saying it's not real. You want that ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. Yep. Get that one last scripture for me. Revelation 1 and 3. We're going to end it on that.
Yeah. And I mean, just before I read that, man, it was just, if you watch the Animatrix, there was a scene where the woman got tested by Jake. He said he tried to get her to go back into the Matrix. And she said, once you leave out, you can't go back in. Like, well, I don't want to turn away from this. We got to keep fighting. And he tried to, and she ended up killing him. And then come to find out, he was just testing her. And she smacked the shit out of him in the end of the video, but it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he smiled at her at the end of that. Like, this woman's loyal. You know what I'm saying? Esau know what they're doing. They put these messages out there.
Eve should have did that in the beginning. Go ahead.
Come on. This is our Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Yahushua Mashiach. Huh? Oh, Salakia, brother. This is our Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein.
How are you going to keep those things that are written therein without reading, without getting an understanding, without seeking out the elders of GMS, the apostles of GMS, to get more understanding, to build on what you already have? How are you not going to pray to Yahweh Shah without understanding the book that he put here? Because I don't care what you believe, the Lord ain't finna come sit in your living room and break down the virgin birth to you.
Y'all wouldn't have known that. A lot of y'all wouldn't have had none of these answers, man, if it wasn't for the elders. Not even these other clowns that go against them. Y'all would have never had these answers from the elders, man. A GMS.
It's hard as made of it. I every now and then I go back and check his page to see what